Dum 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 chicka chicka dum 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 dum. Hey, I ain't never DJ'd it though. I never DJ'd the intro though, so that's new.
You never did that. You got that as a first, bro. I'll give you that.
Up the skull. I'm your host. One of your hosts, Stefan Terrell, on everything.
Yes, sir. _ Coach Smith _ I am your co-host of this beautiful show.
Okay, and who do we have here today with us? I know you is, but let the people know who you are, brother.
Jelani Irby, Washington, D.C. native, currently coaching Lexington Catholic. Okay. I've coached. When did we coach Lafayette?
Man, years, bro.
Years ago.
It's years ago.
Years ago. It was a grip. I want to say 2017. I think that's when you came in there.
2015 to 17.
Yeah, something like that. I came in Lafayette in 2014. Was at Dunbar before that.
Yeah. Not too long after you got
been around.
there.
We've been around, man.
Been around, man.
So I heard you been been invested in this football world, man. Can you give us just a little timeline on how you got started in football, where a couple of the roads you went down, so people know who you are?
Well, my pops put me in football, or didn't put me in football, introduced me to football 8 years old. Moms ain't want me to play like that. You know how that goes.
Right.
Yeah.
Moms ain't want me getting hurt and all that. But put me in there. My father's been an official going on 30 years.
A referee?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like professional or
he's
like?
done high school. He's done college. He did some scrimmages for the now Commanders, formerly the Skins.
Wow.
Yeah, he's done some stuff. My mom used to be – she was probably one of the best hurlers, I believe, back home in D.C. She was real close going to the Olympics. So I kind of grew up with that in my blood. Grandfather was probably one of the greatest fullbacks in D.C. history. Oh, everybody called him the Bruiser because he was that dude.
Bruiser.
He was that dude like that. But played high school ball in D.C., went to, ironically, we at K-State. But my freshman year, I went to Central State.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where my son go. Well, he going there in the fall.
Man, that's a good campus, man. It wasn't for me at the time. I was a DC dude, just keeping the buck. I was a DC dude from the inner city. So when moms literally dropped me off, we got off at the airport because Wilberforce, which is where Central's at, they don't have an airport. So she dropped me off. Man, we get off at Dayton, I think. We landed in Dayton. Central, we got a shuttle to bring me to the campus. She dropped me off at the dorm. I'm from the –
See ya.
Be real, I'm from Uptown D.C. It is what it is. Shout out Uptown D.C. Shout out Georgia at 14th Street.
For sure.
She dropped me off, man, and I ain't gonna lie. A week later, I called her. I was like, "Hey, I gotta come back," and she was like, "Jelani, I ain't gonna lie to you. that fastball already hit, so it ain't happening.
You gotta roll this.
It ain't happening.
So, bro.
Yeah, ended up getting hurt when I was there. I went to Dean College, which they're a D3 school now, but they was a top 10 JUCO in the nation. Got a championship there. Was transferring up here. The reason I'm even in Kentucky is because I transferred here as a PWO to go to UK, but I didn't get cleared. That's a long story, but a bunch of stuff with credits.
NCAA stuff.
Man, NCAA stuff, SEC stuff. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
And ended up staying here, man, and played some arena ball up in Cincinnati. Actually had the pleasure to work out for some CFL teams, XFL like a year and a half ago, which is now the UFL. I know they played their first game today.
It is the third.
They did.
Yeah, I was watching the Renegades, and
the Panthers play somebody.
It was today in Michigan, in Detroit, right?
Yeah, the Panthers play somebody today.
Yeah, in Detroit. Yeah, it was in Detroit.
But yeah, man, so I got a chance to do that. Had some looks from some NFL teams. Actually, had talked to the Seahawks. Talked to the Chiefs, and nothing materialized from it. But I'm proud to say, what was it, Wednesday? That's how you know I'm getting old. I keep saying, what was that? Wednesday, I turned 34.
Okay.
I don't feel like it, but
I'm big Aries over here.
Man, big Aries gang. You feel
big
me?
gang.
But yeah, man. So I'm gonna keep on coaching. I'm also personal training. I've been doing that for a while.
He was telling me about that. Who are you? Who's on your personal training roster?
Well, right now, Landon Merriman, who I used to coach at Henry Clay a few years ago, he just signed here. He's a slot receiver. So he'll be coming here in the fall, working with him
to
right
Kentucky
now.
State, right?
Yeah, right here to Kentucky State University. So he'll be here. I used to coach Lucky Jackson, who played for the DC Defenders. Let me go back. He played at Lafayette.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day. Luck, don't get mad if I say back in the day, brother. We all get old at some point.
We old, bro.
But yeah, he played at Lafayette. Then he went to WKU, Western Kentucky University.
Yeah.
He played for a few leagues. I know he played in the spring league.
Did he go to Canada to play?
Yeah, he was in the spring league. He was in Canada.
Yeah.
Played for the DC Defenders in the.
That's where that boy went.
Man, he went off. He went off, man.
That's how he got his NFL contract.
Yeah, now
that's
he's
how
with
he
the
got his
Minnesota
contract.
Vikings. So now I've had the pleasure of coaching a lot of dudes.
And Walker Wood was just on there, so he threw a lot of touchdowns to Lucky Jackson. So on that episode, Walker Wood, so there's a connection now. So
Walker, who in my opinion is the greatest quarterback in the history
of Lexington. I told our listeners. So I said he was what I say? He was Jack Harlow for Jack Harlow with Jack Harlow.
Boy,
I'm telling you,
he was that dude, man.
He was that guy, Walker.
I'll say he's one of the greatest in Kentucky. I know some people.
One of the greatest quarterbacks.
He's one of the greatest quarterbacks in history of Kentucky, but he is the greatest quarterback in the history of Lexington.
Absolutely, hands down, bro.
It's not diss to nobody else.
There's no diss to everybody else.
He
just had that swag, the skills, the brain. You see how he carried himself, bro?
Yeah, for sure.
But he was just that young, lighter complexion with swag.
Lighter complexion with swag.
Lighter complexion with swag.
I ain't heard that one in a while, but
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I've had the pleasure of coaching some great young men. I ain't even forget the talent, but great young men, man.
Yeah.
I tell them that all the time. Like, I know y'all are balling, but it ain't because of me. I know some people say it's coaching, and coaching does play a big role.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I try to empower them and let them know, like, listen. Thank you for allowing me to coach you.
Yeah.
Because you can coach a young man and you can give him some game, put him on game, whatever phrase you want to use. But if they don't take it, it is what it is.
Listen, bro, thank you for letting me coaching you, because a lot of them kids, bro, they don't even listen to. You be talking to them, they just be like this.
Days.
Just like Steph over there, just watching his kick over. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty dope watching the kicker kick field goals. I ain't gonna hold
it is.
But just like, talk to the kid, they just be like, you don't even care what I'm saying. So now it don't even like. It slows me down a little bit for what I want to do, because now I'm like, man, you don't even care what I say. I'm wasting my time telling you how to do this. But now up here in the city, though, what I noticed when I first started coaching up here, bro, the difference is kids know football.
Yeah.
And they breathe football. They play football year round. All I had to do was actually just polish up their skills, bro.
Yep.
That was it.
That
was it. That's the difference, man. But yeah, just like as Walker did say, man, all the talent is here in this state. We just got to find the right trusted people to help develop their skills.
Yep, you ain't lying. You're not lying.
That's it.
And
it's not one of them YouTube trainers, as I said already.
What's the name of your training again? Is there a specific?
So I used to call it Urbanator Incorporated, which my last name is Irby, so I tried to play off of that. But recently I switched it to Lion Performance. LION is the acronym for leadership, integrity, ownership, and nobility. Just because those are the principles I try to instill in the young men that I coach. I try to exude that from everything I do.
For sure.
And just to keep it buck with you, lion's my favorite animal too. So it all made sense, you know what I mean? I'm a big National Geographic. I used to be in the coach's office watching lions chase gazelles and alligators.
That's how we're gonna get them this week, bro. I'm the lion.
So you trying to get your football players to perform like lions, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you.
Absolutely.
We always trying to incorporate the names of the companies into our talking. So he be going crazy all the time. I had to turn it up a little bit.
I give him that. Sometimes as a lion, you gotta let other peers around shine. They know who the king is.
I see what you did there.
Every season, bro. I gotta talk, bro.
I see what you did there, man. Any shout out? I mean, I know we pretty much coming down to the close, but any shout outs to anybody specific or anything before we go?
Shoot, man. Just everybody, man. First of all, appreciate you all letting me come on here.
Oh, for sure.
It's your first, not really first interview. Yeah, it's your first podcast interview, something like that.
Yeah, this is my first podcast interview.
Podcast?
For the most part. I did like some radio stuff before, but it's
this ain't
live stuff. Yeah,
this ain't that, bro.
This is the first one, but
we up to score around here.
Man.
This is different.
Got up.
I don't know. I forgot what interview it was. was, dog. I was watching on YouTube. Not YouTube, I think y'all put the highlight on the gram. It might have been, was it Jasper?
Yeah, we did Jasper. Yeah, we did Jasper. Yeah, we did Jasper.
Let me just first.
We got a lot of athletes.
Hey, first off, shout out to Jasper. Do your thing, brother. I remember when he was a kid.
Bro.
But, dog, when I heard his voice, I said, yo,
he talks?
I said, yo, is that, first of all, yes.
He speaks?
I was like, yo, he talks? So that was crazy. Y'all had some lot of good content. And I definitely keep up with it. I definitely keep up.
Shout out to On The Board Production.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to On The Board, man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do around here.
Yeah,
we appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
You know, man. You know, it's been a long journey. It's been a long day. You know, so we got to hit that I-75 North.
Absolutely.
You was our last but not least, man. You closing us out, man.
Hey, appreciate it.
How to finish strong, man. We started out strong with the cheerleaders. You know what I'm saying? Strong with my dog, man. I appreciate you getting on and telling a little bit about, you know, who you are and what you do. Continue to do what you do. Don't let nobody dim your light, bro. As you know, that's already given, bro.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you no.
Absolutely.
You're gonna keep going and growing. So, you know, kids out there, don't let nobody stop you from your dreams to let you want to do. Because, hey, listen, you only get one life. Don't let no one tell you how to live it. You know what I'm saying? You wake up, put your underwear on, and wash your armpits and all that,
absolutely.
bro. They don't wash it for you. If you get that, then you know.
I plan on being 35, playing on Fox or ESPN next year.
Come on, man. Like
Okay.
I plan on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
if it doesn't happen, then Big Dog up top that ain't what he wanted me
For
to
sure,
do.
for
It is
sure.
what it is.
And even if it's just for one guy, I did my dream. If for a workout, to put a uniform.
Get that 10-day contract, boy, that turned into something
bro,
different.
It ain't official if you don't take a picture in the uniform and post it on IG like they always do. They was on the guest list taking pictures.
Hey, man.
Wow.
Hey, man.
They stopped that. Hey, the university stopped that real quick,
don't
bro.
get me started on social media.
Oh,
bro.
man, these kids.
Don't
But clean up your social media. That's one thing we were saying. Man. Clean it up.
Clean it
ASAP.
up. Clean it up. I
Clean it
actually
up.
know a young man that got a scholarship yanked.
From his social media.
It's
So y'all hear that, man?
It's summertime, man. It's quick to post something real quick, man. Like last night, man, I want to put my phone out so bad. The wildest thing happened I seen last night.
My God. Oh my God.
Man, I want to put my phone out, but then I can't. I got practice what I preach, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
But Herb, man, I appreciate you hopping on Up the Score, man. I know it's been a while. I try to get, our dog. Try to get Enrique, you know what I'm saying? But, got a little busy, but we're going to catch him on the next go around.
I was just talking to him the other day.
But we definitely going to tap in with him.
For sure.
But,
sure.
make sure
sure,
tune
man.
in, check out
Appreciate
that
it,
episode
man.
on NYSG Network.
I'm going to let you scan our barcode, man. We got a little.
He already subscribed. He said
he already.
Oh,
my bad. Oh, yeah, my bad.
I'm already on there, brother.
My bad. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. We got our little QR code. I'm going around to everybody like, hey, man, you want to scan?
Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I like this little set we got earlier. It was like real packed. It's like we was doing a live show.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess we did do our first live show. Did we do our first live show?
They couldn't hear what we were saying, but yeah.
But if they subscribe to NYG Network, they can hear everything we saying.
For
but
sure.
anyways, we are out, boy.
Up the skull. Hey, Jinx, you owe me a soda.